Hello, ladies and gents. Robert Sykes, KetoSavage.com.
Crystal Sykes, LadySavage.com.
And today, we're going to go get an ultrasound and see what kind of baby we got cooking. Is it going to be a boy savage or a girl savage?
Does it have all of its limbs and are its organs working properly?
It's going to be a savage nonetheless, but what is the sex of the baby? That's what we're figuring out today.
Yeah, also, I just called them to make sure I had the right address, and my appointment was scheduled for the 7th, not the 17th, which is today. But they still got me in, so we got lucky there.
We got a little lucky. So, on the way to find a baby, here we go. Baby's in here, but we're going to see what the baby is. So, let you know in a bit.
You're going to say? Just got out of the ultrasound. Oh yeah, here we go.
There's the baby.
Aww, look at the cute little face. I gotta hide my face so they can see it better.
Look at this. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah.
It's not that big yet, but it's gonna get there.
Aww.
But there's a little.
Lift it up a little bit. Lift it up a little bit. There you go.
There's a little wiener in there. We got a boy. We got a boy brewing.
Oh, we got a boy.
Keep on the Sykes name here.
We have to discuss over lunch what we're gonna officially name him, but we're super excited. Carrying on the Sykes name,
It's gonna be
couldn't
good.
be more proud.
Yeah,
so
we're excited.
excited.
Awesome.
All right, guys. So it is the next day. We had a bunch of work to do. And so today is Saturday. We kind of just been taking it easy, worked a little bit, and now we are building the crib. I painted this room before we ever moved into the house, knowing that we were going to have a baby not too far in the future. So we picked green because it was kind of a mutual color. It could have been girl, boy, whatever one. And so now we are building this thing.
Yo.
Building a crib. I ordered it like last week. It came this week. I ordered a rug, and it's super cute. It's gonna be so cute in here. We also went to Once Upon a Child. It's like a, what do you call that? Secondhand, reusable like store if you don't have one in your area. And we got a bunch of clothes and just had so much fun with it. So we are super excited and just having a little bit of fun. We might need to put that in there first. I'm not sure. All right, so here we are, just putting this thing together. So fun. It's like seriously a stinking dream come true.
What is going on, y'all? We're slacking when it comes to the vlogging. So it is now Sunday. The last clip that we made was on Friday, right?
Last Friday.
Like a week
Over
ago?
a week ago.
Wow, over a week ago.
Yeah.
That's not good. Keeping you on the edge here. Anyways, we had Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. We haven't had New Year's yet. That's coming up. But we spent Christmas at my folks' house. We told them what the gender was, what the name was, all that stuff. We went through the attic of the shop and got a bunch of the old toys, the toy chest, the books that I had when I was a kid. And now we're going to paint that, get it all cleaned up, and get it ready for the nursery here. So
We got a few things.
Yeah, what we got here, babe?
So we got a bunch of
Check out the
books.
hat, by the way.
What? Yeah, cute hat. Robert got it for me for Christmas. Yeah, so we have a ton of books. This whole thing's full of books, and then there's like some.
That was my stuffed animal when I was just a little kid. And then an armadillo. Everybody needs an armadillo.
Yeah, there's a couple of like cool boats and stuff in here that Robert, you made these, right?
Yeah, whittled that out when I was young.
So there's a few things like that. These
like
all
a
need to be washed. And
Bunch
stuff.
of little kid books. If you give a pig a pancake.
Yeah, there's a ton of like Dr. Seuss books.
How to tie knots. That was Cub Scouts. What all we got here? This is one of my favorite books when I was a little kid. All about wildlife.
I don't know. There's also some that are we just have to go through them, but
Bunch of Black Beauty, Black Stallion books. We got some chairs.
Yes.
We're gonna paint
Little
these.
chairs. We're gonna paint those white. This was Robert and Tyler's toy chest when they were little, and their dad and their pop built it for them. So we're gonna paint this thing too, and use that.
I mean, we're talking about some old stuff. I don't even know what I was in here. I was big into Dragon Ball Z when I was a kid.
One of these.
So, bunch of Dragon Ball Z action figures, baseball gloves when I was a kid.
Some things that we didn't need to bring back, but
old science fair project. So yeah, we're gonna get this thing cleaned up.
can we show them this? Because this was the coolest thing. Explain what it is.
So here, show you on camera. So my pop, super handy. He built this actually. So when I was playing baseball, he built this little baseball thing. You can put your glove there. You put a ball right here. So when I was playing baseball, he built that, which was kind of cool little display. We built a lot of dart guns, stuff like that. But then this, I was big on like spying, like it sounds kind of weird to say, but I was big on like just like, I don't know, military stuff, armament stuff, like gadgets and cool things. So there's a piece of glass right there in the corner. So the whole point here was that I could look here and then see what's around a corner or something like that, so I could spy on people, I guess.
I feel like that's the coolest thing I've ever heard of a little kid making.
Yeah.
I would have never thought to put glass in the corner of that to, so, you know, like, I feel like every little kid plays spy.
Yeah, so it's kind of cool. But yeah, we're gonna go through all this stuff, get us all cleaned up, build out the nursery.
I'm about to get ready to paint that thing.
Yeah, we're gonna paint this, so it's gonna be good. Stay tuned.
Hello. All right, so we're gonna show you a little bit of where we are with his room. It's not quite done. Actually, it's not even close to being done, but we did do a few different things.
You just said his room.
Yeah, we already said it his in the... We already showed them the thing and said his.
No, we didn't.
We showed them the ultrasound.
We did? Oh, we did, yeah. It is a baby. It is a baby boy.
Okay, so we put together his crib. You can kind of see some of the different things that we're going to be hanging up and stuff. We just didn't get that far yet, but we still have 19-ish weeks to go.
Welcome to my crib.
Welcome to my crib. So cute.
There's the toy box all painted.
Yep, there's a toy box. We have this little cabinet. This is where all of his books are going to go. I need to like clean all those books and put them in there. So we're super excited.
Rocking chair.
Rocking chair.
Jacobazzi.
Jack. Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much the
we have a
kitten
really,
caboodle.
I mean, like we haven't even started on his room, but we bought a bunch of clothes and I have to wash those and hang them and do all the things, and I'm so excited. I feel like people talk about nesting and I don't think I've quite made it there, but I'm like getting super excited to like do all of this stuff and like make it his space. So let's tell him the name.
All right, the name. Let's go sit down in here real quick so I can compose myself. All right. Let's see if this little tripod works.
Oh.
It's kind of low. Super low. Still low,
better.
but it's better. All right, so the name. It is a guy. It's a boy. It's a son.
Guy.
So we're gonna name him Robert. Super original, I know. But my dad was Robert. I'm Robert, and his dad's name is Robert. My dad was actually a junior, so Robert Smith Sykes Jr. And then they went a different route with me. I'm not the third. I'm Robert Orion Sykes, and that came from my parents wanted to like name me something that had to do with hunting and just like the act of hunting. So Hunter was a middle name that they proposed, but they didn't really like that, so they named me Orion after the constellation of stars that means the hunter, which is pretty cool because every night I can look up in the sky and see the constellation that I'm named after. So anytime I'm out hunting or out in the woods or just looking up in the night sky, I can see me, which is kind of cool. So we're gonna name our son. We went over several different middle name options. but we landed on Robert Rigel Sykes. So his initials will be R.R. Sykes, which interestingly enough, the original like Sykes that made our Sykes Farms, that like made everything, his name was Royal Ray Sykes. So we've got R.R. Sykes there. We got Robert Rigel Sykes, or R.R. Sykes there. And then Rigel, it's spelled R-I-G-E-L, is the brightest star. Rigel is a star as well. Rigel is the brightest star in the constellation Orion. So at the end of the day, it's kind of cool because Rigel, our sun, is the brightest part of me, Orion, which is kind of cool. So
I mean, it's super cute.
yeah, that's what we got going on.
And we're not going to call him Robert because this is Robert, and that's too weird. And his family already has nicknames, and they like took them all for Robert. So we are going to call him Rigel, and that'll be like the name that we call him.
Yeah, Robert Rigel Sykes.
Robert Rigel Sykes.
So that's the baby, that's the sex, that's the name, that's the whole kit and caboodle. We're super excited about it. We feel very blessed. Baby's growing, happy and healthy.
Everything on the ultrasound looked great. We haven't heard any other feedback like opposing that, so growing perfectly and beautifully.
Yeah, we're stoked. So thank y'all for following along. Thank y'all for tuning in on our personal family journey growth here. We're excited to put out more content around the lifestyle aspect, the baby, the birth, the parenting, all that stuff. So that'll be coming as well. But thank y'all so much for joining us, and we love you. We thank you, and we'll talk to you soon. Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year.